Purge. The Purge Anarchy. The Purge election year. Hello my beautiful geekies and welcome to my review for The Purge election year. Written and directed by James DeMonaco, it stars Frank Grillo and Elizabeth Mitchell, and this is about several years after the Purge Anarchy when Frank Grillo finally confronted the guy who killed his son. He's now working as the head of security for this senator. And she is a woman running against a man for president. And this movie came out in 2016. She wants to end the Purge, the other guy wants to keep the Purge on, and now she's got an assassination attempt on her head, so it's up to Frank Grillo to be a badass and protect her. Let's put it simple right away, guys. What is the worst sin a comedy movie can commit? Not being funny. What's the worst sin an action movie can commit? Being boring. And the Purge election year is exactly that. There are definitely things you can enjoy in this movie, such as Frank Grillo and Elizabeth Mitchell. They are both great individually, they are both great together. Both the characters and the actors work really well in the flow of this movie, and that is the most interesting part of the movie. I really enjoy their character arcs, I really enjoy where they started and what they went through and how they ended up in this movie. There are other characters that accompany them that are not so great. There's this subplot of this guy whose security taxes increase just before the day of the annual Purge, and now he can't pay them, so he has to stay at the store and protect it. The same day that happens, conveniently, two girls try to rob the store. He catches them, and these girls are completely fucked up out of their minds. And there's this little girl who's honestly one of the most awful actresses I have seen in a movie theater recently, and she just jumps out at him, calling him motherfucker and old man, and then they go there at night at the store, they try to kill him with these masks and whatnot, and I'm going to spoil this little part of the movie, but it really doesn't matter. She gets run by this armed, reinforced car with metal all over it, ready for a fight, and she's alive after that. Those are basically the only action scenes that happen in this movie. One you get from Frank Grillo trying to get the senator away from the killers, then you have the scene of the girls trying to rob the store and quickly getting killed off, which I was so glad for, but you never really get to care about these characters, and then the movie just slows down and flows by like it was nothing special going on, and it just feels like another rehash of what we saw 2 years ago in the Purge Anarchy. You have the scenes of them trying to hide in the streets. You have the scenes of them trying to find other people to team up with. You have the scenes of them trying to find a safe house. And then they are just moving along and it just is boring. There's this real plot device of tourists that come to America especially for the Purge because they want to kill. I fucking laugh my ass off at that. And people are just fucking nuts. I mean, the thing that always bothered me on the Purge movies, the first one that sucked, the second one that I actually liked, this one that, well, you're watching the review, the thing that always bothered me was that how did people so quickly get attached to this idea? How did people so quickly get used to it? I mean, if there was a Purge right now and I was allowed to kill, would I kill? Probably yes, but I would especially go after evil, bad people in this world. I wouldn't just go to the guy that lives in front of me and shoot him because I can. I mean, that's just not how people's mentality works. Sure, our world sucks, our world is in danger, there are many evil people and bad people in the world, but really? That's how the Purge works? That's how people work? Oh, I can kill, I'm going to kill. Here is my sword, I have another sword right there. Let's go, guys! Yeah! I just cannot fit that ideal in my brain, and then of course the people we follow in the movie are the people that are like what I'm talking about, that only try to defend themselves, and if they go after someone, they are probably evil, bad people. And of course they are like that because they are the guys we should support, we have to support, and then it becomes forced. It feels forced throughout the whole movie, throughout the whole story. There's one part of this movie, I'm not going to put any pictures up because it could be a spoiler if I put any pictures up, and these two characters are talking about what their relationship is like, and one is telling the other why he is the way he is to that other character, and my friends, it is textbook, I'm going to die by the end of this movie. The conversation is going on and you just feel that this character is going to die. The character is flat out telling you, prepare to not feel nothing for me because I am going to die. And at that moment, I start saying to myself, I don't care about you. I know you're going to die. By the end of the movie, yep, the character dies. Spoiler not spoiler. The Purge Election Year is a movie filled with stupid characters, stupid plot devices and plot conveniences, with so many plot holes and so many stupid ideals that it just doesn't feel realistic and gritty. The Purge Anarchy felt like that because it never focused on the overall spectrum, and I just talked about the overall spectrum, how it could hurt a movie to not focus on that on my review for Bastille Day. Go check it out if you haven't. And in this movie, it kinda hurts that they focus on the overall spectrum. It has some cool action sequences. Elizabeth Mitchell and Frank Grillo work great together, and the characters work in the movie, but that's just it. And even then, they are not like great characters. They work for this movie and this movie's purposes. Some people might still have fun with this. I didn't, and honestly, The Purge Election Year is a movie that I felt like Clark Gable watching it. What did you think of The Purge Election Year, beautiful geekies? Did you like it? Did you not? Do you like any of the Purge movies? And if we do get a fourth one, what do you want it to be titled? The Purge? Tell me in the comments below. Beautiful geekies, I just uploaded a very special review yesterday. A very different review than what I usually do. It was for Highlander the Source. I'm never talking about that again, so if you want to hear me talk about that, go watch the review. I have my reviews of Ben-Hur on Wednesday and my review of Imperium on Friday, so I hope you go check all those out. If you are new to this channel and you enjoyed this review or my Highlander the Source review, please subscribe and join the beautiful geeky community where it can be geeky united. You can also stalk me on the internet by going through my links on the description, my vlog channel, my Facebook, my Instagram. Go and check all those out so you can be up to what I am up to all the time. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this review and the others. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Cheers!